Hello and greetings, my fellow Lawn Darkins, and welcome back to the Lawn Dark Interloper. Actually, they did have another hotfix last night. Yeah, we're on 0.414 of the test version. So spoilers, you were warned. This has been a little bit of a lighting issue for me, and they also had in the hotfix, there was a little bit of a tint, almost a fog in some rooms. They did fix that up. So far already today, it does look a little better. Because, yeah, I was having a bit of it was like severely dark. For like no reason in some rooms. I couldn't figure out why. But it just looks like they got that panned out. Also, we did enjoy yesterday quite the bunny catching spree. Yeah, that is now fixed. I was pretty sure that was going to get fixed very shortly. Yeah, that would have been life way too easy. But we got a couple bunnies out of it. I feel like a horrible person. I really do. Alright, let's pop into the journal here. Yeah, we're on just day on 1 on our new run in the test build. Now, hopefully this should carry over to the main branch since we started on the test branch. Let us hope. Yeah, we did actually get most of that deer last night as well, even though Chester was giving us a run for his money. I was going to double check because I couldn't see too well earlier. Yeah, I even had this thing set to maximum brightness, but for some reason, I don't know, it was just weird. Could not see Jack sometimes during the day. I think that was related to that bug they had. Okay, we're just giving me a quick double check. Because I think we're actually going to go out to Coastal Highway today. Definitely. And also a quick note, I haven't seen it on the status bar. We'll talk about that in a second. We'll go outside to definitely be able to tell. My buddy Cahill gave me a good idea about how to try to gauge, if they're not going to put that what feels like negative on the main bar, a good idea how to gauge that. So we're going to try that out. Just making sure I didn't leave anything just in case. Let's go check that out. Very pumped for the update. Should be probably by the end of the month, so just another week or so here. Oh, hello. Back. Hi. Wow. Awkward, to say the least. I do gotta get... maybe we go the other way? I do not feel like that's the way we should be going. It already feels like really insanely cold anyway. Let's go out the other door and test that. Because I don't want to get molested. That's always my goal when I wake up in the morning. Man, can I not get molested? Okay, so now it is. So it should be, I do believe, if we show that, it should be at least, let's say KO said it was negative 30-ish. It is negative 30, so there are 3 bars down. That isn't a great gauge to tell the temperature, but let's see if it's less than the car here. Well, we gotta move anyway because he is not happy. Okay, so that is a good gauge. Now it's only 2. Okay, so let's check that out. I wasn't paying too much attention to that. So that would be more than negative 10, but less than 20. So that's a pretty good gauge. I could actually live with that. The average casual player, though, probably not going to be able to pick that up very quickly. I don't know how much more way of tutorials we'll have in story mode, but... Oh, that bear is angry. He is so angry right now. I don't know why. Ah! Car! Sorry for the screaming. Jesus. This is going to be problematic. I did not want to see that. Okay, we're just going to hang out here for a bit. Wow. Alright. Apologies to everybody's eardrums as well. Also, quick apology. Having problems on the stream last night. Like, ever since we upgraded the internet service on Tuesday. And for some reason I'm having this issue where my internet will cut out for like 2 seconds. Which, you know, wouldn't be a huge deal unless you're live streaming. Because that completely kills your live stream. So, they're coming over on Sunday to take a look at it. I've been trying to tinker around with myself. So, hopefully we can get back on the stream shortly. A little bit of an issue. Where did he go, though? That's my problem. He's not that fast. But we can't stay in here all day. We're already freezing. Okay. He's actually making some progress there. He's making a good... Yeah. Let's get warmed up at least. I do want to get out of here, but it is negative 30, so... Nothing. Okay, that's actually a pretty good gauge to figure that out. I would like it more exact, but I suppose if it's negative, if it has a bar for negative 30 and it's like negative 60, it doesn't really matter, I think. I mean, either way, you're freezing. Alright. Be interesting to see what else they kind of adjust in this update. But I'm glad we got the bar back. I am glad we got the bar back. At least, you know, enough status so I can check it on the fly. Really was not a big fan of stopping while I'm... That's very immersion breaking. We're going to grab some more. I'm not going to take it all. And time as well. That is beautiful right there. I just can't tell you much enough. Like, God, at least I know there's 9 hours in the day left now. Going to like 3 separate screens over to find it was kind of just a no for me. Alright, and also, yeah, we do need some water today as well. Oh, that was my bad. Not a lot of firewood as well. As in none. Take a little time, grab a couple crates. But I do want to get on the move today. I do want to get on the move if we can manage it. Because the big hux of the new content is out in Mystery Lake. Especially with the mapping and stuff. And they did actually add more charcoal to items you could burn out campfires. And also you get more charcoal from your fire. I mean, I didn't think it was a bad thing, but you do need, to map out Mystery Lake alone, you do need about, I want to say a good 50, 60. I'm probably on the high end there. It'd probably be more like 40, but just to be safe, I'd say 50, 60 to map out Mystery Lake, because you only get a little small square. Even at you do get better at higher elevation, but it does take a while. And be aware that it's currently right now it's only Mystery Lake, and it's a little buggy because I went out to other maps and I came back, and like it didn't show the buildings on Mystery Lake anymore, which was kind of aw. Because I really wanted to show you guys an entire map of all the stuff, but... And currently right now it also does have GPS location. Because if you actually go in here, it won't show you on here, but if you're on Mystery Lake, it would actually, the cursor actually points to where you are. That is not intended. I do not expect that in the final version. Okay. I do want to get going though, but it is so cold right now. We're definitely gonna, you know how this goes, we're gonna definitely have to make for the barn. I think he's got a little bit of a texture as well. Don't really notice it. This game always gets prettier. This game always gets prettier. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a smell to us, unfortunately. And we will, of course, try out. So, what's the temperature? So, it's still negative 30. No, negative 18. No, okay, I want to say that's not a valid gauge now. Maybe, let's try to just do that a little bit. The 3 could be more than 15. It's not very accurate, I gotta say offhand. I was thinking that might have been the way it worked, but yeah, so far oh, okay, never mind. Just looking at a shadow there. Oh, we gotta get the, we didn't get the gut, but that's okay. But it is negative 18 out at least. Let's just go by it's really cold. Let's just go by that. Hey, where'd my fire go? You jerks. Remember, this is the test build. Oh, there it is. I was yelling at the fire for not being there, and it was me. Yeah, we were already frozen. Take my charcoal. How much charcoal did I get? I got 13. We only ran that for a couple hours. Thank you, Hinterland. That is actually a little too generous, probably, but I'll take what I can get. I'll take what I can get. Alright. And apologies for the mass murder in the last episode. It was only 2, but At least now I'll have to start working on my stone throwing. Alright, let's get going. Okay. Yeah, I've been pinging that on the fly a lot. But it is a lot easier now. I think that was a step up. Whew. Cold. Cold. Okay, yeah, we can't map any of this area, so kind of useless to us. How much is that charcoal weighing anyway? 3.9! Wow, that's... I don't know if that much would be, that charcoal would be that heavy. I know there's, on somewhere on the Long Dark Reddit, somebody's having a 14-page discussion about that, but that would probably hurt my head to read that. Crap, we are... Okay. Gut. Gut and run. Gut and run. And don't actually look behind you. Just, I like to think that if I don't look behind me, nothing bad's gonna happen. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we lost the gut, but yeah, it's... And only carrying one gut apparently does not smell. Yeah. Well, crap. Wolves are out in force today. Oh. Also rather weak ankles. Which I did notice quite a bit as I was mapping out all of Mystery Lake. I will tell you, that was a bit of an issue. Man. I can't really say, map making... If you're on Interloper, you already know the maps. So it's kind of a fun thing to do, but it is kind of dangerous because you got to stay out here for an hour to map it. Unless there's some kind of bonus you will accumulate from that. Or an achievement. I'll do it for an achievement, but other than that, I'd rather just survive. Yeah, it's just kind of a waste of matches. Definitely use it if you have a magnifying glass. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad day. Okay, so we're about at... I like to have my 90%, okay. I like to have my exact number. I know I'm being a little picky, but... No. Take a whetstone. That'd be useful. I am not entirely sure they have fixed... I didn't think I saw it on the bug fixes today. They're aware of it. It's just not in this, in this hotfix, probably in the next hotfix, that I don't believe you can actually use your improvised knife, last time I heard, to fix, to craft a bow. Which is kind of, let's look. I don't think, yeah, you can't use, I don't know if you can actually craft a bow right now in Interloper. We're going to find out. I know we heard some of those issues before, but get a little bit warmer. We're warming up. Yeah, I would like the temperature and the condition percentage. I would actually settle. I mean, the bar, I can live with the bar. That's fine. But the weather percentage. I mean, we also got to figure out how realistic that is. That I know how cold it is. The exact temperature. I don't know. I guess that argument can be made. We can definitely agree that DCY is a bit of a step back. Especially for the PC player base. I'll take it. We'll take it. Beef jerky. Baseball cap. We can break it down. It's not going to be very useful. A bit of scrap metal. Also might find some charcoal in here as well. Oh, for a firewood. Wow. Also want to keep a good track. Also let me know about how you feel like the Interloper loot levels are, if you've been playing on the test build especially. I don't know if this... I just wanted to get a look. Sometimes with Stalker, what they kind of did was they gradually kept adding so much loot, they kind of ruined it for me, so... Just want to keep a close eye on the loot level. I haven't really noticed anything too much, but... Yeah, we definitely got to warm up. When you get a piece of fir, firewood. I'm gonna need some water sooner or later. I think I could make it.
Just out of this, I need more.
Wow. Did you say just right now? Oh, I should have gone so fast on the line. Interesting. And emergency stem as well. I do have to say, I think with this, they were fixing some of the light areas and buildings. I do feel, yeah, I do consider everything a lot better. I mean, it's looking pretty cherry on your video, but on my end, it also looks back to normal too. I was having some weird. It was like entirely too dark during the time of day. But okay, all right. So let's. Oh, I do have 0.09. Okay, well that's. Let's take a nap right now, actually, because we still got a lot to go. And I'm gonna get a cattail stock too, I think. Well, yeah. Couldn't be so bad. All right, let's go sleep an hour. The interface, yeah, I can definitely argue it is a bit more clunkier than it used to be. By no means is it not pretty, I will give it that. Okay, let's get... I'm only about half temperature wise. Oh... Got 5 hours. I've only got 5 hours of daylight left. I am actually going to push it. Make sure we get that cloth as well. And quality tool set. I really don't need it, but if I don't pick it up, somebody's going to comment that I left it.
I better take this food.
Okay, I'll let that one go. That's a new line, but that's technically not. I already. Okay, all right. You win, Mark. I do miss working with Jennifer, though. I tell you. Yeah, we'll take it. Just a simple basis to somebody say you didn't pick it up. That's what we'll do. Don't really need it right now, but we'll pick it up just to make sure we don't hear about it. Okay, we'll also check in here as well. Nothing in there. Alright. Got my stone at the ready. And we'll check that out real quick too. We are... See, -2 arrows. We got about -16. See, it's not very... I don't feel like it's very accurate. Like, is it less than 18 is? Well, we'll really play with that this episode just to try to figure that out. I don't really need any more rocks. I think we have. Yeah, we got 3. I feel like 3 is a good number for that right now. I wouldn't advise really depends because it does kind of accumulate the carrying weight. Probably not more than half a dozen. I mean, for wolves, I found this as a good decoy tool. You can definitely lead them away. Oh, they also fixed, because you know I am on PC, but I'm a bit of a lazy butt using controller. I do apologize for that. I used to be mouse and keyboard only on this game for quite a while, but enough marathons kind of just tore my hands apart doing this. So we did switch. I know you're cold. Not a huge fan of having to hold down the button, but it's alright. Last charity marathon we did, I did notice my hands hurt a bit more than usual from holding down all the time. But not a big issue. Yeah, but stone's great decoy tool, especially for the wolves. I found I've been able to lead them off quite a bit. Yeah, don't freeze them. We need to... Unfortunately, we are a good bit away. I'm trying to make sure I also gauge. So that's about...
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right
Actually, Mark, he still seems crazy to me. I don't know in any kind of survival situation. I'm like, nah, I think I'm good. I think I'll just be thirsty for a while longer. I don't know, guys. I don't know about you, but... I mean, not even somebody else's, let alone my own. No, I'm all anti-drinking your own pee. Call me a city boy, but I just don't think I want to do that. Breaking a rabbit's neck. I'll go with that. I'll go with that. But, gotta draw the line there. Okay, yeah, we're dropping quick. Well, definitely agree that surviving on Interloper with the new UI is going to make it a little tougher. It's not, but the thing that kind of sucks is, though, I mean, Interloper's done a great job on this update. It makes it tough for just the UI is making it tough, not the game itself. Haven't really noticed any balance changes too much. Wolves seem about the same. I do like they added weapon degradation as well. I will keep testing that out throughout the update to see how much it is. Hopefully not too much. But improvised knife, I think, would probably take a lot more degradation. Since probably not the sturdiest thing. Well, let's get inside, get inside, get inside. We'll have some water shortly. That's our buddy Milky Drink. He was having a logical debate about how much water is actually in the back tank of toilets. I really do think it's more of a gameplay versus realism, because actually I guess they're supposed to have about 9 liters. Which I think would kind of unbalance the game a little bit. That's a lot of toilet water. And so there would be at least over 100 liters in Coastal Highway alone. Will kind of make life a little bit easier. It's about 7 degrees. Yeah, we lost about 77%. About down. So it'll probably hit me see that side screen a bit more than I usually do for a while until I get adjusted. It's kind of a big adjustment, this update. Especially when you're used to something for a couple thousand hours and they take it away, it's like, oh man. So I actually want to see about, still judging the light. It looks a lot better to me. Sewing kit.
I think I can use this.
Yeah, because some buildings I was coming in like bright and early in the morning had plenty of windows. I couldn't see a thing. I was really confused. I'm like, I'm all for realistic lighting, but man, I can't really see too much in there. Check cash register. I never find anything in Interloper in there anymore. Also, well, that's a little bit of a thing. I do got them out in max settings, of course. Just look like it's popping. I do like how that's on. I wonder if that's still intended or not.
Mouth so dry.
That's a container. I know I should give him the soda. I might. Just because he needs some calories to heal anyway. Got their slow heal. Do it off the radio, just get used to it. I think that is a quality of life. I don't like that they took the clothes away though. But this radio only has so much room. And I don't see what we could get rid of. The light source I think could go. Because all you gotta do is go like this. I mean, if I was gonna trade something, I'd trade that, but that doesn't probably make a lot of... I gotta hold down the button the entire time for that. Alright. Yeah, that fridge is being a little weird. Alright, we're gonna freeze some more, but let's get out of here. Hopefully we don't run into our friend out here. Maybe I can ninja some rocks. They also did fix the getting jumped while you had a rifle or a bow animation. So your hands aren't stuck. Like you're trying to do a Dragon Ball Z Kamehameha. Yeah. I had to reload the game several times because I got stuck. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Let's... Just in case. Ooh, another soda. I know we're freezing. We're freezing. Probably hang out the night here, I'd imagine. I think it'd be the safer bet. Okay, check it out. Actually, I think you can tell this. They've redone all the corpses a little bit. Looking really nice. Carl got a bit of manscaping done. He looks really just fabulous. But you will notice that they're different corpses, but there's about 2 or 3 variations. But it is nice to see. Doesn't completely look like the same guy anymore. With the weird look on his face. I don't really see anything too else, so let's get... It's going to get a little bit dark in here. Then I think tomorrow... I would like a little bit of heal up anyway, because we're getting 74-ish. Okay. I almost want to like attach a little tape to my monitor. Just to show what percentage we're at. I know that seems really silly. Just put a little sticky note when it's at 75% on there so I know. This is definitely... We got about 3 hours. Definitely seems a bit darker. You won't notice in the video. Of course I do have the thing generally brightened up because this is a very dark game at times. So we got about 2 liters there. Don't use the... Oh, Jesus. Alright. There we go. Be happy there. You can put the rock away now. I don't think we need to use that in here. Though notice it's kind of a weird, like, windows, of course, we're not going to be able to break up windows or anything. But some actually metal items I've thrown the rock against actually have a unique metal sound. I'm like, the attention to detail on that is uncanny. Let's go loot away. Also, the cabinet seems to be closing, seems to be a bit louder too. I just have my sound cranked up. I was hoping the game audio is okay as well. I reinstalled OBS last night. That's good, my streaming recording software. Just because it was acting a little janky. Well, my internet problem, I just wanted to redo everything, so. I think you can always use a good cleanse every once in a while. Did I get that cabinet? I did. Guess there's a drawer. That is also a new line. Yeah, you always will, Mark. Why? Because you're a fatty. Actually, I apologize, Mark. I love you just the way you are, man. I'm sorry. I don't want to body shame him. I feel bad. Okay. Some more drawers. Yeah, I can definitely... I definitely do feel the strain on the wrist a little bit more than hold down, especially, you know, all the searching. So this UI kind of in ways a step forward and a step back. So we got about 2 hours of daylight left. Well, first up, do I got any calories? Well, I got to, for sure. Well, let's just warm up. I need to warm up before I go out and try. 73%. So hungry. And also a big thing we want to check out. We do have bandages. Also see if they fixed the, I do believe they fixed the crafting on here as well. Yeah, craft small band beards liking. It was working, but if you were using a controller, it was not working. Also check, make sure I have cattail heads as well, so we're okay on that end. I'm gonna go look and see if there's that deer. There's a deer not too far from here. I had a 50-50 shot if he's there or not, but also a chance our good friend is over there. I will set that stuff down to cure as well. From the birds, I want to say he's here. Well, it's usually when we're out here, we run into our friend. Now, am I going to have enough? Well, with the sticks, I think we'd be okay. Then my other issue by not having the temperature, just gameplay-wise, is that I cannot, I gotta go back to that status screen just to be able to tell if I have fire is a good idea or not. Because, yeah, the 2 arrows, I would gauge maybe it's negative, less than 18. It's just taking some getting used to. Okay, so it is negative 16. Okay, so I think around negative 18 it actually goes to 3. It's going to be my educated guess. This one does not have a lot of light left in it. And do I have? I do. Let's do it. It's not like we're going to be back here anytime soon. Yeah, we got to hurry. These torches, not as good as the man-made ones. It ticks off pretty dang fast. Let's go with the book, yeah. There we go, come on. Boop. Alright, there we go. And I don't know how much that actually has on that, but not a lot, I'd imagine. So now down to 1. Okay, so that's a good gauge of... It's still going down. Not quite enough though, we need a little bit more. Let's throw... Going up now, ever so slightly. Yeah, well, it feels like 5 now. Okay. One thing we do want, though, is some herbal tea. I'm going to need some herbal tea tonight. This track can often be a tough one. And 77% frozen. We don't have a hacksaw yet, so can't quite use our bare hands. I might just go get some. Go get some water, I guess. Wait for that to unfreeze. I'm gonna take a quick run over here and see about some cattail stock. Quick over there. Yeah, some more sticks. Also mushrooms.
Can't feel my hands.
I am trying to hurry. Yeah, the whole holding the mouse button down, that is definitely a console thing. Overall, in my opinion, I think it's unnecessary, but... And you also notice Cattail Head shows up as well. I think maybe people were not figuring that out somehow.
Freezing.
I know. I'm trying to hurry. Probably some over that way though, but we gotta get back. Now I'm gonna lose any more condition. If I can avoid it. We got the wolf pack out. Alright, 49%. Take me about half an hour to get that done. Actually, guys, I ran into the fire during that charity marathon about 2 or 3 times, but I don't know if they made that a little easier to do or if that was just me having a bad day. But I actually burned myself at least twice. I'm like, wow, maybe they increased the radius a little bit.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Because you've been up all day. Any more life questions I can help you with, Mark? Okay, so we got about an hour and a half. Well, I can't start recording anything until we get our tools, which I will try to get post-haste. If they're able to actually work, we can do that. Hopefully. 40 minutes. Alright. So we already got 4 hides. We got 2 deer hides, we got 2 rabbit hides. Making pretty good progress. Still got an hour and a half. It's gonna take about an hour. Alright. Take a torch. Yeah, I usually get it in about half to a third condition. I guess for a little while there was, some people were actually getting full torches out of that. But I myself never got a full torch. This is going to be out in about 3 seconds. I'm actually going to extinguish this. Hell crap. How about you just take that gut and we call it a day. Crap, I got stuck on stupid snowbank. Just let's go, go. Hold that down. Yeah, it doesn't take too much of a long time to get in. It's not quite as fast as a running delay, but alright, first off let's get the hides down. You will notice on this run I'm a bit more freely with dropping guts. I'm like, man, we're here to explore. Don't want to be so stingy. But alright, gang, let's bed down for the night. Use the radio, but it doesn't... yeah, that's true. It only holds up so much, then you can add that to the radio, but it just seems like it's... If I'm here and I add that to the radio, it seems like that just kind of defeated the purpose to me. And herbal tea as well. Yeah, I think it fills up the first couple things in the slot, and then if you have stuff over, it doesn't. So I think Monday time for eating, I'll probably still be going back to this menu. Okay. Because at least on the beginning of the run, because you don't usually carry too much. Alright, but let's get... We're going to sleep in a little bit today. Probably still actually be able to get 2 hours, and I'm sure. We were up a little bit late last night. You will notice they did redo the bed. Quite nice. Still none of the other, you know, immersive clutter changes or anything. All the buildings are pretty much the same. Okay, check percentage-wise. Back at 99%. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, guys, we're going to leave off for here. Next episode, we're going to be heading up through the mine. I might think we'll get another, I don't know if this torch would last through that. Might have to set another fire just to actually get that going. That might be the case. But yeah, we'll start heading into Coastal Highway. I'm not going to stay too long, though. That looks... See, now if you look back here a little bit, it seems a little less detailed, but... You think it would be about the same from that distance. I've got all my draw settings set up to max. It's just a little weird. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button. It's a lot. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.